They're doing all right, actually, aren't they? They're not doing too bad at all. Mark Robert Murphy, thank you so much. They survived. Apparently, if you put banana peel in water, that creates plant feed, and that's what they've been living off, so it's not too bad. Morning. Saturday morning. It is Saturday morning. It's about 10 past 10. He's just been walked. Excuse the washing. Can't show you that. Hold on. I'll do that a different way. Where is he? He's just been walked. There he is. He's just been walked. And on the walk, what was quite interesting was I was listening to a podcast. And on the podcast, it was a couple. And they were asking each other what their highlight of the year was. And the man straight away came out and said, it's got to be the cruise. It's got to be on the cruise. The last day of the cruise, by the pool, there was about 20 of us just chilling, having a drink, Ibiza music going on. And it's just like, I just captured that moment. And that moment was just absolutely the highlight for me of the whole year, of just sitting with friends in the sunshine, enjoying ourselves. And it was an emotive moment. And as I'm listening, I'm thinking, what was my highlight of the year? And you know what? Couldn't think of one. Couldn't think of one. Now, Shelley doesn't know this, because if I said this to Shelley, Shelley'd be like, what? You don't mean this or this or this? At that moment, an instant reaction, I couldn't think of one. And I think that's got me thinking. It's like, why could I not think of one? I think the reality of it is because I actually don't capture moments. I live in the moments. Now, that's a bit weird, because for the last maybe 20 years, I haven't lived in the moment. I've just ran along. You know, when you run along the side of your life because life takes a path, or, you know, you just run on that journey because you're there for other people, for your kids, etc., for work, and you've just ran. The biggest difference in my life since I came to Tenerife is I live over here. Every single day I live, and I think it's amazing. And I always say to everybody, I feel blessed. I feel, I know I'm in a position of some people of envy because of where we live. Although today they're predicting storms, but I don't think it'll happen. But I live every single day of my life, and I never used to do that. And that's what is amazing. I think that is a much healthier position to be in, not only for myself, but for Shelley, but for my kids, you know, and for the people around me. However, I'm going to do something today that I've never done. I'm going to actually go and try and capture a moment today. If I look back over my life, you say, can you capture moments? I can go back and go, yeah, there was that time on the golf course, or yeah, there was this time here. You know, the birth of my kids. But actually capturing a moment means you've got to be in that moment, I think. And then you've got to be able to step back and just appreciate that moment and the people that create that moment for you, and what you put into that moment as well to help, you know, for other people as well. So it's, you know, it's quite an interesting theory, this one. The reason why I'm going to do this is because today is Saturday. This afternoon, I'll tell you what it is. It's Saturday. It's the Saturday before Christmas. A lot of people all over Facebook that we know have been putting on their Facebook posts about the Christmas parties. You know, they're going out, you know, works Christmas parties, photographs, giggles, laughs with your mates, letting the hair loose, and it's brilliant. We're self-employed. We're what's called autonomo. And when you're self-employed, you don't have staff to take out for a party. So we're doing our autonomo Christmas party today. I just want to go back on one of the moments that I do actually, people say, you know, when was the last time you captured a moment? The actual last time I captured a moment for me, and I'm going to send this to you guys, was most probably outside Dylan's, stood leaning against the wall, listening to my mate Emma talk about her new fella that she just met, Shay, and all the feelings that she was getting. And then Shay came up, and Shay was there, and then the times with the three of us when there was an act on at that moment, and then we were outside as the act was on. I was doing nothing, she was still working, but we were just chatting. And those sort of moments we captured, and then meeting Shay and you know, becoming friends with Shay as well. That is the sort of moments that I'm talking about. The ones capturing those moments, they will always remain there, and they'll always be special. Living a moment is different. Living a moment is you're there and you're living it and you're going, this is phenomenal, but you're not actually, it's not capturing it for a memory bank for, like, you know, an instant thing like that. So the Christmas party is going to be a great example of trying to do it, I suppose. We're going there with, there's going to be me and Shelley and 4 other people in our group. We're going down to Calypso. which obviously is Calypso Saturday. If you're a Tenerife fan, you'll know it's Michael Levy Jr. on a Saturday, which is just a great day anyway. We're leaving the car, so it means we can both relax and enjoy ourselves. And it's not only that, it's also like the people around you that makes the moment to capture the moment. It's like we know the owners of the bar, Sean and Becky are fantastic. We know most probably about 40-50% of the people that will be in the bar as well, like ourselves as spectators and guests, and they're part of the Tenerife community, etc. But what I'm going to try and do today is I'm actually going to try and get involved today more than... I don't normally get involved, that's what I'm trying to say. I normally just... I go along, you know, and I'm there because there's a lot of big characters and I just normally tend to go along, but I'm going to try and get involved and try and make the day better for myself, but also for other people, so that then at the end of it, I can capture that moment and go, you know what? That was a great day. That was a great day. And I think I'm going to try and capture that moment. When somebody says, what's the highlight of something? At that moment in time, it might not have been the highlight. You might just have been doing it. And therefore, and all of a sudden, it creates, that highlight gets created. And at the end of it, you go, yeah, that was great. You know, later on down the line. Whereas I'm actually going to physically go and try and see if I can just take that moment just to step back somewhere throughout the day, maybe just for 30 seconds, and just soak it all in, you know? Soak it all in. I'm surrounded by fantastic people and great, friendly people with no... what's the word? They've got no agenda except to enjoy company. And I think that is, when you get people like that around you, I think that's the moment where you can go, I tell you what, I'm just going to take that moment, like the Shay and Emma moment on the at the wall at Dylan's outside at night. No agenda, just talking, just enjoying, and just doing. And I think I'm going to try and do that again today down at Calypso and see what happens and see how it goes. So this year, the question then is on you. If I ask you now, what's the highlight of your year? Did anything come up? Did anything just go, yeah, definitely? And if it did, fantastic. I congratulate you and I think it's brilliant. If it didn't, do you not think that might be a bit of a shame? Like me, bit of a shame. And then we think, hold on a minute, we can work on that and try and do it and try and create something. Christmas is around the corner. It's now Saturday, Christmas, I think it's on Wednesday. For me, again, Christmas was always about the doing of the day rather than capturing the moment of the day. Of course, I remember the kids' eyes when they were younger, and I captured their, you know, my memory of them when we would, like we said, we're going to go to Disney, for instance, and stuff like that. But most of it, I tended to be more doing rather than actually appreciating. And I think this year I'm going to take that moment again. We've been invited to Megan's for Christmas dinner, which is one of those like, okay, we'll go. I've actually just thinking the last 20 minutes, I've changed my mindset and gone, no, actually, I'm actually going to go there and I'm going to relish this and I'm going to enjoy this and I'm going to capture this because this is going to be some sort of special day. So, bit of a different one, I think. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're watching again, Merry Christmas. I don't know if there's going to be another one. It was literally, I don't plan these things. I literally just, it comes into my head and I go, that's what I'm going to do. And I don't even think this is going to be edited much anyway, unless the washing's on the line, then Shelley will kill me. Have a fantastic Christmas, guys. Enjoy your days. And yeah, let us know what your highlights of the year is in the comments. Put it down below. Be interesting to hear, okay? As always, we'll see you on the next one. And cheers. Thanks for watching. All the best. Cheers.